This segment of Packard Pokes At was made possible by patrons of the show and viewers like you. Please go to patreon.com/PackardPokesAt to help support the show. Thank you. Speaking of someone who's born without any brains, we got a video tonight, and we have Brian Packard Fischer, and he thinks that because Christians are getting pushed back by atheists and by secular people, not just atheists, but secular people, even some secular Christians, about all their homophobia and whatnot, they think that, well, they think they've got some kind of disease, and he's going to tell us all about it.
In other words, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a conservative like you and I, like you and me, and you believe in natural marriage, you have the equivalent of the Ebola virus, according to the left. You must be shunned. You must be, what's the word when they quarantine? You must be quarantined. You must be exiled from polite company.
This got to be the shortest clip I've ever played of Packard Fischer on this show, and he's said so much in such a short amount of time, it's hard to know where to start exactly. But the fact is, Brian, you are getting pushed back because you're a dinosaur. Nobody wants to be around homophobes and people who claim that because people are gay, it's against your religion. Well, you know what? If getting married and loving the person that is against your religion, then if I'm on a diet, you can't have any donuts. And if you've ever seen a picture of Brian Fischer, he looks like he's had a few donuts. But he thinks he has Ebola because he's getting pushed back. That cuts to the quick on those people over in Africa who are actually dying of Ebola. I mean, this is a serious disease, and it does spread, by contact. And the difference there between him and Ebola is his kind of homophobia can only be cured through education, and that's something he is unwilling to do. Joe, your thoughts?
Yeah, every time I watch a clip with this guy, I think, wow, this guy's a Poe. What a joke. This is not real. This can't be real. But this dude is real. And I think what he's saying is, he really believes this crap.
Yeah.
He's defending bigotry by saying they're treating us like Ebola patients. It's playing the victim card is what it is. Mm-hmm. I can't believe they're treating us like this. It's just what we believe. Well, what you believe is bigotry. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay. Connie, your thoughts?
Well, what's truly hypocritical is he does think that gays should be shunned and gays should be quarantined and expelled from polite company. Mm-hmm. And he thinks that being gay is a disease. It's a mental disease that you get, and you can just change your mind. I know that he was saying that he didn't think that all gays should be locked up. He's denied that he actually said that, like some other preachers who say, yeah, well, we should just quarantine the gays and, they'll die out. Because they think it's an infection. They think it's like this mental, thing that we catch from each other. And, he can't deny that he has said that gays represent a severe threat to public health. They're even more dangerous to human health than IV drug abuse, and the government should discriminate against gays. And so, pot kettle black, he's pushing back now, and he just can't think about this as any other thing than a disease, and nor can he, because sin is a disease that everybody's quote-unquote born with. Mm-hmm. It's original. It's, you can't help it. When you're born, that's it. And so, yeah.
I will give him credit for one thing. There's this other pastor that's out there. He says, I got a cure for AIDS right here, right now. And it's in the Bible. He reads that one Deuteronomy one where he says, where man lies with another man like he dies with a woman, they must be killed. And that's it. He came out and said this just recently. I wish I remember which preacher it was, but I'm like, he's advocating.
Was that Fischer or
it wasn't?
Else?
No, it wasn't Fischer. It was somebody else.
Okay.
And that's what I was saying. I'm giving him credit for that little thing. At least he has not said that so far. I'm waiting for him to say it though. But the fact is that this other preacher was saying that gay people should be outright killed. I mean, they're advocating for murder because of their religion, and that just blows my mind that people actually listen to these fucktards.
And he is the chiefest.
Yes.
fucktards.
Yes, he is. He's one of the chief fucktards.
Kissing his ring is beneath us.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to that horse out there in Wisconsin.
Yeah. I'll give him odds the horse wins.
This is the same guy who says that homosexuality is what gave us Adolf Hitler, and that Hitler's brown shirts were all gay men who fought the hardest and protected Hitler and all that. And that's just complete bullshit, because the Nazis persecuted gay people.
Yes, they did.
They sent them off to concentration camps. So this guy has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. He's a complete and total bigot and
a liar.
And a liar, and he's worried that other people are going to tell him, you can't stop. You have to stop being a bigot.
Yeah.
You're persecuting me. Whatever.
Right, exactly.
Stop persecuting me.
Stop persecuting me. It's my right to persecute others, but you can't persecute me. I'm a Christian. I have rights.
Infringe on my right to be a bigot.
Yeah.
Thanks for mentioning that, Joe, because I was trying to read that earlier and I was just so distracted. I'm like, is he saying that there were gay Nazis, but that they weren't flagrant, effeminate homosexuals, but they were homosexuals? And I'm just like, I don't understand what he's saying.
I might be confusing him with somebody else.
No, that was him, because I remember clearly he said the brown shirts that started out in a gay bar, and that's where the whole Hitler movement started. And
right, and for some reason he claims that they thought that gay men fought better than straight men and would fight to the bone. And so Hitler surrounded himself with bodyguards that were all gay, which is complete nonsense. It's complete bullshit. It's not historic in any way.
Yeah, it's not historic in any way. You don't get history from watching Brian Fucktard Fisher. You get disinformation.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.